the US, EU, and UN, they have warned Nigeria over the issue of Biafra and the freedom of the Biafran people. So this issue of Biafran, everybody knows that the global world, the world entirely, all of them, they are aware of what is happening in Nigeria. But due to the issue of the resources, the issue of the oil and gas that is in Biafra land, that is why nobody wants to talk about it. No one of them wants to talk about it. But a time have come. Now they have now started talking about it. This man is an European man. So is a US based. So he talks about the issue of Biafra and the continuation of Biafra. So it is an interview which he granted, and then here he explained everything concerning things happening between the Nigerian government and the Biafra. So it's a US base. So I would like you to watch the video to the end, because he really explained everything concerning the issue of Biafra and the issue of Mazam Kano. So I know that some people may be thinking that the US, are they talking about it? They are talking about it. Even though the UK, both all the global world entirely, they are talking about it. So just that because some of them, they are benefiting a lot from Nigeria, and due to what they are benefiting, they don't want to come out openly to say the truth. But many of them, they are speaking up. And this man here is a US base. He speaks everything concerning the issue between Nigerian and Biafran, and the issue of the Cameroon, those that want to separate from the upper Cameroon, that is the Amazonians. So as you're about to watch, you try to like, subscribe, and I would like to hear a comment down below. And thank you for watching.
Are at the front line of a struggle for freedom, religious freedom, as well as simply personal, economic freedom, political freedom. The fact of the matter is, though, when we talk about that front line of colonialism, Biafra, Amazonia, Somaliland, we're also talking about a response to genocide. The fact of the matter is, when we look at the modern history of Biafra and we see some fairs to honor the veterans of the Biafra struggle, the fact of the matter is that they did not start the struggle for Biafran rights. Nigeria did. Nigeria has agency. They have decision making. No one forced Nigeria to undertake the pogroms of 1966. That was a decision that was made in Lagos. And what we have seen, the struggle for freedom in Biafra, is a natural response to the repression, which is now more than 60 years old inside Nigeria, and especially with regard to Biafra. Now, we can talk about genocide, and unfortunately, what has occurred in Biafra in the late 1960s and so forth isn't the only case of genocide that the 20th century has seen. But what makes the history and the recognition of the Biafran genocide so important is this. When the Jews...
And now, US too, if you say yes, they are interested in the oil, good and fine, I am not concerned. They are interested with the resources. It's not bad, but to give us what we want, that which UK cannot give us. Yes, my brother, I must tell you nothing but the truth. I love what is happening. The debate that is going on now in international place now is no longer the debate of Nigerian Aso Rock, whereby they will use money to buy over everything and tell lies, as usual, as their normal game. The UK is crashing today. Canada is crashing today. Why are they crashing with the US? Why are they crashing with Israel? Why are they crashing with other part of the world leaders like Russia and the rest? The reason is this. I will tell you, is because of what? The oil and the gas, the resources that is in Nigeria, and that is what the UK is after, not for the development of Nigeria or the betterment of the people in Nigeria. The UK are not saying anything regarding to the case of Mazen Namdekano or Simon Ekpa or this incessant killing unaliving people in Okigwe in the southeast zone of Nigeria. Do you know why they don't care? They don't bother because of that oil and gas. Because anything that happened that Biafra should break up, they know it vividly well. The day that are the UK, the 65-75% of the oil that they are making in Nigeria on a daily basis, they will not have access to it again. Are you hearing me? They will not do what? Have access to it again. You see why today the world leaders have gathered as a result of the insecurity and the killing of the Christians. That is where the US, hold hand. Why this killing of the Christians only in Nigeria? And most of these Christians that they are killing are these Biafrans that have been crying for freedom. The oil, the gas, the quota, the zinc. You don't know? The coal. Enugu is a coal city. Ukarago zinc. But when you talk of oil, what is it called? Salt. It's Ebonyi State. When you talk of like Abia and Co. What is it? Imo State. The kind of gas that is in Imo State is larger than the gas in the whole world. As I speak to you, UK now is playing a game to use pipe to run it from Imo State and cross Morocco. From Morocco they will enter Spain. Then from Spain they will now share the pipe. Everybody on your own. They will now lay their own pipe. Sucking Biafran gas from Imo State to their own place as a result of the punishment that Russia, Putin, is giving to them. Because of what? The dispute that they have with Putin. Currently, as we speak. These people don't mean well. I mean UK. They don't mean well for humanity. They are too selfish. And they are greed. So they need to do away, wash their hand because they are evil. UK is the problem of Nigeria. UK is the reason why what is happening in Nigeria is happening. Did you know why? Because of the UK, because of that their selfish interest, they carry power and give it to a total stranger, the Fulanis. Instead of giving it, let's assume it now, they give it to ours, that would have been better. Why must it be the Fulani, a total stranger, the person, the people, the group that migrated to Nigeria in 1804? Because they were the one leading Nigeria then. So they are not the one leading Nigeria. They play a they played a game against the Nigeria because the Igbos that you join together, we the Igbos are the one that move the emotion of Nigerian freedom. And Nahoro is a Biafran man. In 1939, and Ojukwu came to Nigeria in 1938 from America, and they moved the motion and they gathered together to march for Nigerian freedom. I tell you today, in case you don't know, Biafra got their independence in 1957, the same year that Ghana got their own independence, but was denied politically. Are you hearing me? But politically, officially denied and ignored. Those is 57. Yes. The same way they are politically denying Biafra. The same way they are politically ignoring Mazen Namdekano, who hold their passport as a British citizen. They ignore. Politically, they ignore. Because they know that if they should choke him out, definitely Mazen Namdekano will be released. Politically, they ignore him. Yes. In 1959, the Northern got their own independence in 1959. Hello, MPC. Northern People's Congress. Then it was in 1960 that they gave Nigeria partial independence, not official independence, partially, because Nigeria is still serving as a slave, documentary slavery. Are you hearing me? Documentary slavery. Election was conducted. Go and check the report of Smith of England. The Labour man who visited Nigeria for the first time in his life in 1955. Go and listen to his speech. Election was conducted in 1959, which Ezekiel won the election. He defeated Tafawa Balewa. But rigging, you see why Nigerian system is going like this. So rigging of election does not start. It was the British that brought it to us, that introduced it to us. You understand me? So it was rigged in favor of Tafawa Balewa. And they made Ezekiel ordinary a ceremonial president. While Tafawa Balewa was the prime minister, whose power lies in his hand. Hello? Before they now give you this partial independence in 1960. As we speak now, what is coming in Nigerian, what is water side, what is it, all these importers or whatsoever? No, all these importers or their clearance or whatsoever. Not custom. Oh, thinker, all those. You understand? The Apapa Wharf, the Nigerian wharf you are seeing today. Do you know that British are making money from it more than me and you? They enjoy, but when I finish now, Google it, they make up to 65% of every income that comes from that wharf. Yes. The major office of that wharf is not here in Nigeria. It's in their own country. You see why the case is being deliberately today and the UK is panicking because of what? Biafra. And US is interested, debating because of what? The Christians that they are killing. And now, US too, if you say yes, they are interested in the oil, good and fine, I am not concerned. They are interested with the resources. It's not bad, but to give us what we want, that which UK cannot give us. I want to put it to you that Liberia had their independence in 1865, 1862, officially in 1865. The Liberia you are seeing today, being colonized by America. If it were UK, would they give them such? If it was France, do you think that would have happened? It was not officially. Do you know that if you are a Liberian, as you are now, do you know that Liberian, they use dollar? Are you hearing me? Liberians uses dollar. And if you watch their English, the way they speak more of the Americans. And they have their freedom of movement with communication with America. Did Nigeria have freedom? Do you know how many Nigerians they have denied visa in embassy, struggling to go to UK without refunding them money? The money collected, swallowed, and they did not even give them the visa. And their money that they spent, they swallow it, and they couldn't refund the money. Is that not slavery? Documentary slavery. But our leaders, Nigerian politicians are traveling to UK, carrying our money, going to UK. UK is collecting it and saving it for them. How many of our Nigerian politicians, especially all these ministers, have UK denied visa? Have you ever heard that? Because bring the money, they know that they are criminal, they will thief the money and UK will help them to keep it. And by the time they need the money, UK will add more percentage on their own money and give it to them. They say they collect, they borrow money, they borrow loan. Now our money where they give them, then go collect, they add money. Is that not foolishness? That is what slavery politically documentary. You understand? So the world leader debate today is giving me joy. No wonder Bola Ahmed Tinubu ran to Plateau State. Do you know where he went? He didn't go to Moscow. He went to church to pray. Who asked him? He went there to start confession. That his grandfather or great grandfather is a Christian, is a pastor, Reverend King, whatsoever. That even currently now his own wife is a pastor. Then you, who are you?
But do you not think
Paul I know, Jesus I know. Who are you?
but do you not think that because of
Because of this debate that is going on now about Biafra, you know, the debate, the world leader debating concerning Biafra, how to pull Biafra from Nigeria, pull Biafra out of Nigeria. That is why Bola Ahmed Tinubu begin to run head-scatter. There is no other thing, and that is why UK is in coma now. Prince Charles is have been hospitalized. Hello. Yes, in Nigeria House of Senate, go watch. I want people to be updated with facts and truth. There is a serious saga among them because they have found themselves in the center and in the state of what? Well, how do I? Which word would I use to qualify it? In fact, zigzag. You use the word, you know, zigzag, like this. How is the way Nigerian House of Senate is now? Why? Because they have failed to do the needful, and now the world leaders today have caught them unaware. Unexpected debate, and that is why they are all scared, because they knows what will happen and what will finally play if this debate finishes in favor of Biafra. Or it finishes that there should be okay, let us use our hand, especially America to use their hand or Russia to use their hand, conduct referendum. That means Nigeria is gone. Pull Biafra, destroy Nigeria. No Biafra, no Nigeria. If Biafra dies, Nigeria dies. And how can Biafra die? Nigeria.
Why is it? Because of you feel that economically the Igbos are the one pushing Nigeria.
We are the one booming Nigeria.
I disagree to that.
You disagree, but El-Rufai wife said now she agreed that Igbos are the pride of Nigeria internationally.
That's internationally.
Excuse me.
Talking about yes now.
Internationally, meaning that we are the one making the glory of Nigeria to fly high. Yes, to make the image of Nigeria to appear as if Nigeria is a country. The Igbos are the one making it, whereas Nigeria is not a nation. They are the one, the Biafrans are the one making it as if Nigeria is a nation. Nigeria is not a nation. So remove Biafra there with no Nigeria.
Okay, so why do you think
in Lagos here in Nigeria it was the Biafrans that are making things to happen? It was the Biafrans. Excuse me, my brother, go and check all the plannings. How many of them rent the house? How many of them rent? How many of them they pay NEPA bill?
Lagos is not Nigeria alone, or the other
excuse me, take a look at it here. Then they pay for. They tell you say then they pay for Ubuawasa. Are they paying there? They are not paying, and that is why Bola Ahmed Tinubu come now. Then they cry, say the hardship too much because they have been eating a wolf things. Everything now wolf. It is no longer new to us, the system of Nigeria now. You see the man complaining. We don't complain because it has been a normal thing, a normal routine to us. God has given us grace to do what? To manage everything. You understand? Whichever way, do you see what people in Nigerian corridor of power? They are local, our local, it's our turn. All of them are balancing in that sort of. Do you see any Igbo man holding any key position? But yet Igbos are worse stronger than them that believe that they are ruling. Yes. Go and check the percentage of development in Lagos, in Nigeria, in Kaduna, even in what is it, FCT Abuja. Go and check it. Out of 100, Igbos own 70-80% of that. Yes, take it or you leave it. Do your findings. In Lagos, yeah, the same thing. So what are you saying? Let them pull out their economy, pull out their money. Now you see Nigeria will collapse. Nigeria will collapse completely. Zero. What happened to the Biafrans, the Igbos during the war? If it happened to any part, any tribe in Nigeria, by this time they will not rise.
Oh yes, that is it. These are Biafran activists. He have said it all. The issue of Nigerian and then the issue of Biafran where the global world is now dragging who will be the head and who will lead. So it's because of the resources and because of what is coming out from the Biafran land. That is why no one is talking about the vision of Nigeria. So my people, I would like you to comment, subscribe, and share the video to go around. Let everyone see what is really going on in Nigeria. And thank you for watching.